We begin here at 11 with the plea deal on the table for Luigi Mangione when he appears in court tomorrow morning. The case has captivated the city for nearly 2 years now. It was December of 2024 when the healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was killed on a Midtown street. Days later, Mangione was arrested in Pennsylvania and then extradited back to New York. A federal grand jury indicted him in April of 2025. Dick Brennan is here now with the latest on this hearing, fueling a lot of speculation tonight.
Yeah,
Dick.
Christine, a lot of speculation. Mangione is facing 2 cases against him, one in state court, one in federal. He's pleaded not guilty to all charges against him, but that could be changing in a matter of hours.
It was one of the most notorious murders in New York City in recent memory, the cold-blooded killing in Midtown of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, followed by the 5-day dragnet leading to the arrest of Luigi Mangione in a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Now, the possibility of a plea deal in the federal case against him.
There's a conference scheduled for 11 a.m. on Friday, and that's all we can say at this time.
The potential plea deal in the federal case comes just weeks before Mangione's state trial is set to begin.
Maybe both parties try to either by a binding agreement or by a suggestion to the court say, we want some sort of reduced sentence, less than the life in federal prison that was the possibility here.
In the state case, Mangione is charged with second-degree murder, federally with 2 counts of stalking resulting in death. But a plea deal will likely raise the issue of double jeopardy. New York's law states a person may not be twice prosecuted for the same offense.
In New York State, there's more robust protections for defendants around the double jeopardy laws. And so that could be a real issue here, at least one that would merit litigation, if not dismissal.
The Mangione case has attracted national attention and a kind of folk hero following by some for the accused killer. Legal experts say that could be a factor in the feds wanting to make a deal.
You have a raised possibility of what we call juror nullification, wherein a jury gets seated and there's someone in there that just, regardless of hearing any of the evidence, is never going to vote to convict Luigi Mangione.
Now, attorneys for Mangione have not responded to the request for comment. It's unclear what charges Mangione would plead guilty to on Friday if he does. And he could reverse his decision at the last minute, Christine, even during the court hearing itself. So it's fair to say we are not clear right now what's going to happen.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
We sure will.
Thank you, Dick. And do stay with us for continuing coverage. We will have a team of reporters inside and outside of court tomorrow morning. We'll bring you the latest updates live on air and also streaming on CBS News New York.